In the coastal waters of California, the giant kelp forests grow tall, reaching up to 50 meters in length. These forests are not just majestic in size, but serve as a vital habitat for many marine species. As the kelp sways with the waves, it provides both food and shelter to a diverse range of creatures. These giant algae possess an air bladder that helps them float toward the surface, enabling them to capture the sunlight needed for growth. This unique feature allows the kelp to thrive in the often murky waters of the ocean, ensuring they can grow rapidly and continue to provide ecological benefits to the surrounding marine ecosystem. One of the key species in this ecosystem is the sea urchin, a creature that is often seen as both a benefit and a threat. The sea urchins are crucial in regulating the growth of algae, consuming large amounts of seaweed and preventing overgrowth. However, when sea urchin populations are not controlled, they can devastate kelp forests. Their feeding habits create a delicate balance in the ecosystem, where their presence is necessary but their unchecked numbers can be disastrous. This is where the kelp bass, Paralabrax clathratus, plays a vital role. These fish, which can grow up to 90 centimeters in length and weigh more than 15 kilograms, help keep sea urchin numbers in check. With their powerful jaws and strong teeth, the kelp bass can pull sea urchins off rocks and consume them, reducing the pressure on the kelp forests. The kelp bass is a true predator in this environment, maintaining the health of the kelp forests by regulating the sea urchin population. However, when it comes to larger, more mature black sea urchins, even the kelp bass faces difficulty. These urchins are much tougher and require more complex strategies to harvest. To successfully feed on these black sea urchins, the kelp bass employs a methodical approach. The fish first dislodges the urchin from its rocky perch, using its strong teeth and jaws. Once the sea urchin is freed, the kelp bass flips it over, exposing its vulnerable underside. This maneuver requires a great deal of skill and practice, and it may take several attempts before a fish is successful. Once the urchin is overturned, the bass can then bite into it and feed on its soft flesh. As the bass consumes the urchin, a group of smaller fish often gathers around, taking advantage of the scraps left behind. This cooperative behavior ensures that the available food is shared, benefiting a wider range of species in the ecosystem. The relationship between the kelp bass and sea urchins is a clear example of predator-prey dynamics at work in the ocean. However, the story of the kelp forest does not end with the kelp bass. Other fish species, such as the dragonhead fish, also play important roles in maintaining the balance of this marine environment. The dragonhead fish has a fascinating and complex social structure. During mating season, males with more prominent features, such as large foreheads and elongated chins, attract females, forming harems. The male dragonhead fish can grow up to a meter long, and their larger size allows them to dominate the mating rituals. They often control territories and can maintain harems of multiple females. However, not all males are interested in the pursuit of mating. Some males, like the porcupine dragonhead fish, prefer a more solitary life. These fish, which can live for up to 10 years, grow at their own pace, and when they reach a certain size, they undergo a dramatic transformation. Their bodies change, and they begin to develop the characteristics of a dominant male. This transformation allows them to compete for territory and mates, shifting from being a passive member of the group to becoming an active competitor. Once a porcupine dragonhead fish transforms into a male, it begins to challenge the existing male fish for control over territory. The fish will engage in a series of confrontations, displaying their size and strength. If the challenger is successful, it takes over the territory, along with the harem of females that come with it. The defeated male, once dominant, is now displaced and loses its previous position. This fluid and competitive social structure is a hallmark of the dragonhead fish's reproductive strategy. The ugly little fish, another species that shares the ocean with the dragonhead fish, follows a somewhat different social pattern. In this species, the male is the dominant member of the family unit, and the female plays a supporting role. However, in this society, there is room for outsiders. A smaller male fish may enter the family group and be tolerated at first. Over time, this outsider has the potential to undergo a transformation, becoming a dominant male by changing sex. This transformation allows the outsider to rise through the ranks and take over the family group, effectively replacing the original male. This social hierarchy reflects the complex and adaptive reproductive strategies found in many marine species. The ability of fish to change sex and assume new roles within their communities ensures that there is always a mate available to continue the species. It also highlights the fluidity of roles within these marine environments, where one individual may move from being a mate to a rival in the blink of an eye. As with the kelp bass and dragonhead fish, the transformation of social roles within fish populations is crucial for maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. These strategies allow fish to thrive in a world where competition for resources and mates is fierce. They also serve as a reminder of the adaptability and resilience of marine life in the face of constant change. Whether it is the kelp bass keeping the sea urchin population in check or the porcupine dragonhead fish fighting for control over a harem, the ocean is full of intricate and interdependent relationships that help maintain the health of the ecosystem.